Well, good morning, everybody. Thomas, Julie, Alan, Bob, Joe, Chip, John, Mark, Aaron, Al, my great big morning to you guys. Happy Wednesday. Another beautiful day in the market, right? Are we ready for more frustration? Could be, could be. So far, it kind of looks like the bulls are doing a pretty good job here pre-market. Morning, Ron. They're kind of hanging on, so I think that's pretty good. One of the problems that I see with say the price action these days is it's choppy. Price action is, just boom, 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 boom. If you look intraday, if you look at intraday charts, it's insane. It'll be choppy, then it'll go flat, dead as a doornail. Then it will chop up, and then it will go flat again, dead as a doornail. So it's really hard to take your eye off that price movement. It really is tough to do, but I think sometimes we have to do that. Just step back, take a look at the bigger picture. The relief rally is still alive. I don't think I'm not ready to call this a great big bullish market, although if you listen to CNBC, they are. And it could be right. Everything could be going great here. But I need to see it, some proof. I need to see some rules come together. For instance, I see people, I hear people, I see people talking about bullishness right now while the 50-period moving average is still trending down. And I know for a fact that many of these people in the past have condemned other traders for that. But because this has been going on for so long now, and because everybody is getting desperate, everybody's getting tired, what we're trying to do is push string across the street, and really, that's probably not a good activity, especially when the dump truck is coming down the street. So it is really interesting how you can see people change over time. So I'm going to stick with the old ways. The old ways, while that 50-period moving average is pointing down, be cautious here. Be cautious here. So we may run up to it, which I think is absolutely wonderful. That would be a good idea. And then honestly, what I would like to see is go ahead and get up there. I'd like to see it fail, and then put that low in, and then may take a few days, break out, and that might set something up. And then of course the next thing will be the 200-period moving average right here. Not to mention some highs in the price, but I'll be happy with that. So for right now, for what is it, 8:52 East Coast time, for this moment right now, the bulls seem like they're holding it together. So all right, go bulls, right? A couple of charts kind of like is this, and by the way, a lot of these charts were posted last night at the e-learning. Appreciate everybody being there. The video is posted. You can check it out on the YouTube channel. HDSN, we've got a breakout here, so I'm looking at this one as a possible trade. You can see the trend indicator is trending up. We could put one right across the T-line here. T-line is trending up. And as long as that price remains in that trend, this is a possible buy. So I'm looking for a positive trading, and that's what I'm looking for. UNG. Hey, Thomas, were you at the e-learning last night? Just checking. Just checking. Nope. Okay. No worries. We'll get to that one then. UNG. So I'm looking at UNG here, and I have to be wondering, which in some ways it's kind of hard to believe, but the truth of it is everything that goes up must come down. And it doesn't mean it has to come down a lot. In fact, it might not even come down any more than it is there. but it may be choppy here. By the way, if all of a sudden you lose me, we have some horrible thunder going on right now. Could knock something out here. Anyway, so as I look at this, I have to wonder, what is this thing telling us? You know, what is it telling us? Now we're below the T line. We're flirting with the trend indicator here. So I'm watching this for a possible, a little bit more of a pullback. So this could turn out to be a short. If we started moving back up, which I would not even think about it until we got over these highs, but that could be a setup for a long. But right now, I'm kind of watching this for a little bit of short, maybe come back and test that 50 period moving average down there. PBR, this is looking like a short here. Let's get rid of those right there. Below the 50 period moving average, below the trend indicator. Two scans that I have that I really like, we'll talk about the bearish first, is a recent cross down of, you can put whatever moving average you want in there. And I'm talking about price, not a moving average crossing a moving average. I'm talking about price. So a recent cross down below, in this case, it would be the trend indicator. Could even be the 50 right here. I have two of them. I can't see them right now. And then what I'm looking for is that rest or that slight pull up, so that 3/8 trap higher than the lowest low in here. So this is set up right now for a possible move to that downside right there. Anything below the 50 period moving average on this one, I have to be a bit to the bearish side here. CVS, there was somebody pointed this out last night. Thank you very much. This is also looking like a possible rollover. The main thing here is this trend line. So we come up, we just can't get through. We can't get through, and let's pull back. Let's bring some more money in to this, and let's try to punch through it one more time, and it just can't do it. Here it tries it again and just can't do it. So you guys hear that thunder? Getting kind of spooky. So if we start to roll here a little bit, this might be a nice little short. You know, the only thing we have to be careful of here is the market is trying to climb. So I know there's some believers out there that the market is going to go dark. World's going to come to an end. You're going to eat sea rations and stuff like that. Well, that definitely may come, but it's not going to come today. So, well, at least not this morning, anyway. So be careful on shorts. Let the shorts set up. So I want to see some follow through. I don't need to catch it right here to make money. Let's look at that, that bearish candle in there. UPS is doing a bang up job, absolutely bang up job. And on this UPS, if we get through that 50 period moving average, I'm going to be looking at 195 up here. Look how this has made a low, high, higher low, higher high. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful little charts. Sophie, I still like Sophie. It didn't trigger for me yesterday. Let me get rid of all this. Here we go. It didn't trigger yesterday. It's showing signs of it this morning, but it's showing signs of that yesterday morning too, and it never went anywhere. I'm looking for some bullishness, maybe above 770, and that might put me in that. BITO. So BITO gaps up yesterday, and charts like that, they go on the watch list. After that, I just don't talk about them too much. I'm not interested in just a gap. What I'm interested in is what comes after the gap. So now, and let's just lose all that. So now what I'm looking for are those buyers to come in and make that statement. The buyers that say, hey, we're ready to go. So right now, it would be a breakout of yesterday's candle or just a simple buy in this area. But the stop is going to have to be right now the low, or just ever so slightly below the low of yesterday's candle. Otherwise, there's a big old gap down here. It could come back and fill, and I don't think any one of us wants that risk. Thomas, for you, PayPal. I think PayPal is bullish. It's high on my list to be bought today. That doesn't mean I'm going to buy it just because it's there. What I'm going to do is I've got it on the watch list, and when I see my watch list trigger that it's moving up, that's what I'm going to look for, and that's what I'm going to trade. So let's do this. So really what I'm looking for is simply a buy. Let's move this over. There we go. A buy in that area right there. I get asked often by some people, not too much as I used to, well, exactly where would you buy it? And my answer is, well, I'll exactly buy it inside this box. I don't know where I'm going to buy it. I allow the scanner to tell me it's moving, and that's when I go to buy it. And I don't know at what price that would be. I don't know what price the scanner will alert. Now, of course, it'll alert if it breaks out of today's high, and it will alert if it breaks out of yesterday's high, and it will alert everywhere in the middle as well. So I'm going to look for, say, something like this right here. You see where you see AT&T, and you get a print of 2132, and then you get another print of 2133, then maybe another print of 2134. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that energy, 0.32, 0.33, 0.34. Okay, it's time to get in, that kind of thing. So that's one thing I look for, is not just one print all by itself, but I want to look at those multiple prints where I see the bulls stepping in. One bull, two bull, three bulls, and so on and so on. So I'm liking PayPal. Savvy, whatever you want to call that. Great chart yesterday. Nice pop up over the 50-period moving average. Nice little flag here. Fantastic volume yesterday. So this is looking like a buy right now. Again, at what price would I buy this? Well, somewhere in this box. Actually, I'm going to draw that up a little bit more. It's all about when I start seeing those alerts start to print, because I only want to buy it when Fred, Thomas, Gregor, Doug, Gavin, Ron, when you guys buy it. I don't mean you literally, but see what I mean? I don't want to be the first cat in there. I don't want to be the first cat, and I want to kind of slink in behind everybody. If this is going to be a train, then let it be a train. Maybe that's the train. Well, I don't want to be there right here. I don't want to be the guy that makes that. I want to quietly just walk in as that train starts rolling out of the train station. Anyway, just my way of doing it. LAC here is looking like a short. We've got a blue ice failure right in here. What we don't want this to do, if you're short, is to climb back up over the trend indicator and turn it red. So right now, LAC is looking short. SO, I was disappointed in this morning, early this morning. Man, it was ugly. It was just jamming down here. But it has come back, so I'm pretty happy with that. Nice little trend up. You've got this nice little flag. You're playing with this breakout right here. I'm not interested in buying it in here. I'm interested in maybe buying it on that breakout up in this area. And the chart pattern, like always, is going to be that boring little chart pattern, something like that right there. Hey, that's it. That's it. Good morning again, everybody. Let's go check, see what the SPY is doing again. We're still holding up. Yeah, we're still holding up here. So as long as that holds up, we're doing pretty good. IWM hanging in there. Diamonds hanging in there. Whoa, diamonds hanging in there nice. Q's doing a good job. So until further notice, it seems like the bulls have the ball. We'll see everybody right before the open. You guys all take care. And thanks tons for being here. Appreciate it. Later.